colonial times. Here we go to the scene with Gabby Morante.
Thanks, Alexa. I'm here with all the news on Ticonderoga. Here's more info on it. A surprise attack in New York near Lake Champlain where Ethan Allen invaded Ticonderoga with his soldiers. They went to Ticonderoga in the middle of the night and snuck into Fort Ticonderoga and stole cannons and weapons to use for the British war at Boston. Here I'm with Ethan Allen's wife, Fanny. Can you answer some questions?
Sure, I would love to answer some questions.
Okay, let's get started. What was the group called that your husband went to Fort Ticonderoga with?
The Green Mountain Boys.
Did anyone die during the invasion?
No, because everyone was asleep except for Ethan and his group, so no one could get caught or hurt.
People are probably wondering more about your husband. Who was Ethan Allen?
A man who was very brave, adventurous, to take his soldier and him to Fort Ticonderoga for an invasion. He was a blacksmith known for his fierce temper, and he followed a course that attacked further than talk.
Here are more questions, Fanny. Did he feel brave all his life?
He grew up in a big family. He grew up fierce and ready for trouble.
Was his invasion successful?
Yes, because no one got hurt.
Thank you for your time, Fanny. We'll be right back after these messages. Has your house ever smelled bad?
Do you want to get rid of that bad odor?
Then just use
Colonial
candles! Comes in very berry, pumpkin pie, apple, and cinnamon.
If you order now, you're going to bonus scent. Gray sweater scent or wool sweater scent.
Pick one today. If you go now, go to Cow Lane and house number 44 and you'll get yours free.
Call now and order your candle and use it for a lifetime.
Welcome back. Here's our reporter Amanda with the biggest news of the day.
Thanks, Alexa. I'm here with George Washington's wife, Martha, hearing about the Second Continental Congress. It took bold steps of setting up the Continental Army. John Adams proposed that George Washington of Virginia would be commander. Tall and dignified George Washington, the commander, had respect of all delegates. Promptly, they approved him as commander. Martha, do you mind answering some questions today?
Not at all.
All right. Why did people want George as commander?
Because he was very brave and courageous.
Was everyone happy with the Second Continental Congress?
No, because the Loyalists didn't want to leave England, but the Patriots were happy because they wanted freedom.
The balances of forces is our main topic today. After much debate, Congress decided to try to patch up the quarrel with Britain by signing the Olive Branch petition. When George found out about this, he was furious. Why was George mad about the branch?
Because he was mad that everyone was begging for forgiveness after the war had already begun.
What was the Olive Branch petition?
The Continental Congress asking for peace and not to go to war.
Thanks, Martha, for coming to the show. We'll be right back after these messages.
Has it been nearly 4 hours and your blueberries aren't ready to harvest yet? Then order our fantastic product called Ye Old Fertilizer. Order now and sorry about that. You will get a bonus fertilizer bag. Just go to 55 Blueberry Lane and order today. Welcome back. Our last story of the day is the Battle of Bunker Hill. Well, one of the last stories of the day. The battle took place on the Charleston Peninsula on the north side of the Boston Harbor. British against America was a pretty hard war, but America won. Our viewers sent in questions about the topic. How many patriots were sent to set up fortifications on Brad Hill? 1,000 men, 1,600 men to be exact, were patriots. Who gained control on Hills? The British soldiers did. Thanks for questions. Before we go, here's information on the invasion of Canada. In 1775, the first 5 major military integration was formed by the newly formed Continental Army during the American Revolutionary War. The point of the war was to gain control of the British and to convert French-speaking Canadians to join the revolution on the side of the 13 colonies. Here we have an American soldier's wife to interview. Thanks for joining us.
No problem.
Let's get started. Who won the Battle of Quebec?
British and Canadians drove off the Americans' attack and ended the threat to the British control of Canada.
How many soldiers were on each side?
Around 1,200 on each side.
Thanks for joining us today.
Anytime. And by the way, I like your candles.
Thanks. They're one of our commercials.
Oh,
Yeah. Thanks for watching Eyewitness News. I'm Alexa Alfonsi. Good night.
bye.